Hi guys, welcome to Rapid Football News, your place for football news, opinions and rants. So don't forget to subscribe if you want more. Today I'm talking about the England squad, and of course Gareth Southgate just announced his squad yesterday, and I'm really surprised by some of the inclusions and some of the omissions as well. I mean, for example, there is Conor Gallagher has been included, even though he hasn't played very many games at all for Chelsea this season. I mean, he obviously had a good season last season, and he played well in the international games that he was involved in. So I can understand why Gareth Southgate wanted to put him in there, but it's a bit of a shock. He's not necessarily going to be completely match fit, and there isn't much time between the end of the Premier League, well, the break in the Premier League, and the beginning of the World Cup. However, my biggest concern is Harry Maguire, because I really don't think he should have been included in the squad. Yes, he's a senior England player and he's got experience at the back, which they may very well need. But I just think he hasn't played well. He's hardly played at all for Manchester United this season, and before that he was having a woeful time. I don't think that his performances of England have been that much better. So I wouldn't have included him in the squad at all. I think that somebody else could easily have been given an opportunity ahead of him. Even though I'm a Crystal Palace fan, Mark Gahey, I think, would have been a good opportunity to bring him in. I think he would have performed incredibly well for England at the back, but he's not been included either. So it's a bit of a scratching the head type of moment here. I mean, earlier on in Gareth Southgate's England career, I thought that he was actually being very bold and very forward thinking in insisting that players were fit and that they were playing well before he picked them. I know that there's been the odd one or two, but mostly he's been picking players who are fit. But in this World Cup, he's got a couple of players who have been out for a while. You've got Kieran Phillips, who's had a shoulder injury. He hasn't played much for the last couple of months. You've also got Walker, who's had a groin operation, and he hasn't been playing very much either. Now, I realise that they are both senior players, and of course they're both going to put in a good performance if they are called upon, but it does concern me a little bit that these players are included, and then when other good players are not being included at all. But I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. Do you think that these players that have come in, such as Harry Maguire, do you think they should have been in the squad, or do you think that he should have been pushing for other players to get a nod ahead of them? Let me know down in the comments as always.